So beautiful, this Muslim ban. And here he is. He's going to explain the ban, what it means to this room full of police officers, just in case they don't know how to read the law. And his explanation consists of him reading the law and then repeating what he just read, but slower.
It was done. And it couldn't have been written any more precisely. It's not like, oh, gee, we wish it were written better. It was written beautifully. So just listen. Here's what it says. This is what they're arguing. Whenever the president finds that the entry of any aliens, okay, the entry of any aliens or of any class of aliens, so any aliens, any class of aliens, into the United States. So the entry of people into the United States, let's say, just to be precise, of aliens into the United States. So any time, whenever the president finds that the entry of any alien or any class of aliens into the United States would be detrimental to the interests of the United States, right? So if I find as president that a person or a group of people will be detrimental to the interests of the United States.
Pause it. Do you think it's possible that he's just doing this to like scuttle rumors that he can't read? No. I mean,
No.
does he actually think that like I'm going to explain it to you?
No, we've already done this.
This is just like when you...
Entry.
He's the kid who
In other words,
Yes.
he hasn't done the reading. I mean, not
Right.
literally. I'm not saying he can't read, but he does the like, Thucydides, you ask. Well,
Exactly,
Greece,
exactly.
history, war. But in other words, war in Greece.
in the same words, entry to people.
So aliens are entering.
Oh my God.
I
I
see
hope
it.
to God that he sassy trumps this one. Continue.
Of the United States, and certainly there's lots of examples that we have, but you shouldn't even have them necessarily.
Because I can't name
He
them.
may be, and he may, by proclamation,
Proclamation.
and for such period as he shall deem necessary. Now, the only mistake is they should have said he or she. But hopefully it won't be a she for at least another 7 years. After that, I'm over.
Fuck you, Mike.
I just noticed that, actually. Just noticed it. I'm
First
saying,
time I
this
read
is
it.
not politically correct. It's correct, but it's not politically correct, you know. This is the old days. He may, by proclamation...
Pause it for a second. Also, remember, yes. Mike? Who's Mike? Oh, Mike Pence. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I think in 7 years it's time to actually have a woman president. We
Yeah.
need to move the country
Now
forward.
we can have
Sorry,
a woman
Mike.
president. I'll usher in the first female president because I love women.
Sorry, Mike.
Go ahead.
and for such period as he shall deem necessary. So here it is. People coming in. Suspend the entry of all aliens. Right? That's what it says. It's not like, again, a bad high school student would understand this.
I don't know about
Anybody
that.
would understand this.
Yes. In fact, a bad high school student just read it.
Most of my supporters understand it, for instance.
What part of this beautifully written fucking document are you not getting? I thought Jules was supposed to be clever with your big 4-eye glasses. He was saying people enter, then they enter. So in other words, they come into the country. Do you see? And he can decide whether or not they are fucking safe or not. It's beautiful.
Let's
It's a great
play.
piece of fucking
It
writing.
literally is exactly like watching someone in one of your high school classes and you know they didn't do the fucking
Procedure.
homework. And you're like, what are they going to do up there? And then they're just doing stuff and you're trying not to
How
laugh
about a
at them in
beautiful
their face.
fucking
The
presentation?
book was written about the things written in the book.
And by the way, could be a broad president in 7 years. Could be abroad.
Merriam-Webster defines proclamation as
So
from
proclamation.
the word proclaim, which is where you get proclamation.
I'm going to go into etymology on this
so
for about
if they
15 minutes.
enter, that's the entry part. They
Don't
come in.
understand the root word, then you get the whole meaning is confused. Let me just restate that.
Hey, it's Sam Seder. Why don't you subscribe to this channel? You can do so right over here. Over. Subscribe.